Hello, hello, hello. In this video, I'm going to show you how I use certain strategies and techniques and books to upgrade my self-image or to change my self-image or to do anything that I need to adjust, alter, increase my self-image, because self-image is the cornerstone of whatever we receive in life. If your self-image is a bit low, in any aspect, self-image, self-respect for yourself, you will receive that is in tune with it. So in order to increase wealth, increase health, we have to increase or change our self-image, our identity, how we see ourselves. Now, I've always thought that I see myself pretty highly until one day recently I was with my own personal mentor, and we discussed a few things, and he said, oh, certain areas of my self-image need to be looked at upon. I'm like, wow, I thought I was doing pretty good. I guess there was more room for improvement. So he told me to go back and pick a few characteristics or traits that I would like in my new self-image and focus on those characteristics and traits for about 3 to 5 months. I'm like, okay, so I'm now getting back here, I'm doing my studies, and I'm reading these books again. These two books. You might have seen I've made a couple of videos on these two books. These are the holy grail of personal development, especially this one called Self-Cybernetics. So what I did was I started to go down my list and think of, started to write a list of attributes that I wanted. And I remember my mentor had said, remember, these identity traits and characteristics you're taking on yourself is like a costume. It's like a costume. We live in a specific body, a vibration, and that is our costume that we use to interact. It's your identity, it's your self-image. But to make it easier for you to understand, it's like a costume that you wear for Halloween. So from this point onward, start to think of your identity as a costume. You get to pick and choose what you want. Don't worry about the old costume, that falls off. Because when you're looking and thinking about your current self-image, how you see yourself, you are actually in that vibration. For example, if somebody might have been feeling depressed, unhappy, or sad before watching this video, that's going to change right now. How? Because we're going to focus on changing it. Case in point, you can write as many number of characteristics or traits you want to embody now. But my mentor told me keep it to 3 to 5. 3 to 5 characteristics you want to master within 3 to 5 months. So I chose 1, 2, I'm saying them in my head because you can pick whatever you want. I do encourage you, if you're watching this video, get a piece of paper, white pen and blue ink, and just write 3 to 5 characteristics or traits you want to have. Example, if you want confidence, write that down. We'll use confidence as an example from here forward. But write down a few things. I'm going to just go through my 5 right now. I like doing it with you guys. Actually, I'm going to extend it to 7. 1 for every day of the week that I can master. One of them is confidence. I want more confidence. Some will say I'm confident. No, I need more confidence. So what we're going to do here, and I encourage a lot of you, is you always have your I am statements. I am confident. You can write that till kingdom come. That's okay. But what I want you to do is write in your opposite hand, I feel more confident. Just do that. There's no number of times you can do it. You know, normally when I first started mental upgrading, I would write, I feel more confident, about 50 times for 30 days. That was what my coach told me to do. Write it 50 times for 30 days. And if I miss a day, I should go back and do it again. from the beginning. So guess what? I didn't miss any days. In fact, during that time I was doing that writing process several years ago that my coach informed me, we had a small group of about 6 of us who kept ourselves accountable during this time of writing this affirmation for the 30 days. We kept ourselves accountable, we'd write it and send it to each other. By the time 30 days was up, 3 of them had already dropped. It's not really easy. A lot of them had excuses. I have family, I have work. So what? You want change? Do your work. So that's what I did. I did it, I completed it, and I noticed that I was feeling a little bit more confident with myself. So that does work. I actually used it and wrote the word I am lucky. And believe me, I'm very, very lucky. And many of you are also very, very lucky to be here. So I was told to write down my list. I wrote down my list. He said I have to ingrain it into my being. Now you can do it in several ways. You can write, I am confident, I feel more confident. You can write it down as many times as you want to. You can speak it out. That's rage of appreciation. Raging it. I'm so thankful and grateful now. I'm more confident, and add other things to it. Add other characteristics. If you're like me, you have a little list of characteristics here. I have like 7, like I had mentioned earlier. You can rage it out, speak it out, vocal it out. When you speak, you're creating vibrations, like rage of appreciation. That comes from asking it is given. Another one of a suggestion I will share with you is you can get your phone and record yourself speaking these affirmations or these words that you want to activate in you, you want to embody, you want to identify. These are the words you want to use as your costume as you go about the day. After you record yourself, play it on loop. People ask me how long. I'd say I play it on loop until further notice. I would actually say it into my recorder and play it on loop while I'm asleep, with the background music of the frequency between alpha and theta, 7.83 megahertz. That's the band that they talk about, the millionaire frequency between alpha and theta, 7.83. And then I'll play that in the background and have my voice reprogramming myself every night for as long as I play it for. Sometimes I'd even play it in the shower, because you want these words, these phrases to be embedded in you, and that doesn't come until after 4 or 5 weeks. So this process of identity shifting, of upgrading yourself, does take a little bit of time, because you want to like memorize these things and have them become part of you, so that your actions, your thoughts will be based upon these words you've written to embody. That is embodying your costume. This is very, very important. I try to let everybody know that whatever you want is great. That's going to be later. Whatever you're going to create or manifest is later. The most important thing is this self-image adjustment. When you adjust it slightly, you will notice how things will change around you. But you really have to focus on it. I even tell some of my friends and clients, if you can, write it down on paper, because it's a self-correcting process. When you think about it, I feel more confident. You embody it. I'm feeling more confident. You're in that vibration. If you notice, most people who walk around saying, I'm feeling unhappy, I'm feeling just frustrated, I'm feeling depressed, they have that low tone. You can change yours. You know the process. And another way to keep it in mind is write it somewhere. Don't even stick it somewhere. Write it down and hold it in your hand for as long as possible. Let's see. I always tell people, why don't you write something down and keep it in your hand and see, when you drop it, you're going to forget it. If you keep it, it's there. Try it for 2 or 3 days. Master your emotions, your control. Put it in your keychain. But it's just for you. for about 4 to 5 weeks to embed that, to ingrain that pattern, that habit into you. It's a new habit. You're carrying your identity, your self-image upgrade. There are techniques everywhere on self-image. I'm just sharing with you what I did myself and what I'm currently doing. I'm currently doing it right now, is that I have my self-image, my costume that I'm carrying around with me, just as a reminder to always think in the current time frame. So that's what I wanted to share with you watching, is that. And if you wanted to go a little bit deeper into self-image, most of our self-image is a reflection of our inner child. Inner child is the child that holds all of our emotions that we are experiencing today. So that's a whole different video for a whole different day. I may make it the next one after this. But inner child, between the ages of 1 and 7, is the foundation of who you are today. Remember that. Between the ages of 1 and 7 is the foundation of who you are today. Is the storage house of your self-image. In the next video, I'll show you and explain to you how you can get in touch with your inner child and help that inner child, which is you, to overcome any traumas, triggers that you might have experienced in your life. So, I hope you made it and you understand what I'm talking about. I'll talk to you in the next video.